We'll start with Iridessa. She was obviously quite impressive when she beat Hermosa last year, who's obviously gone on to great things. Have you been subsequently slightly disappointed with her runs this year, or just you're still figuring her out? What's the deal with her?
No, she's ran a good race in Newmarket. She's just beaten 3 lengths. Again, ran very well in the Curragh. She was probably unlucky not to be third. Looking as though she probably wants to go up in distance, so she'll probably go 1.25 miles in the Pretty Polly next time.
Excellent. How did she come out of the Irish Guineas?
It seems to have come out of the race well. Obviously, it's just gone past. So, but no, she seems to have come out of the race well.
Excellent. She's one you're still high hopes for.
Absolutely, yeah.
Excellent. And then, speaking colours, he ran very well in second at the Curragh recently. What's the plan for him now?
Yeah, he's a decent sprinter. Just got touched off in the Group 2 at the weekend. He will probably. He has a couple of entries in Ascot, and there's a nice race back at the Curragh for him Derby weekend. So whether he goes to Ascot on the way to the Curragh again, or maybe goes somewhere else in between, we haven't decided yet. But he seems to have come out of his run at the weekend well, and yeah, he's a high class sprinter.
Excellent. Buckhurst, he looks a nice horse.
Yeah, decent colt. Obviously, again, he was just nabbed on the line in the Curragh at the weekend. He has a number of different options now, including Ascot and an Irish Derby. Obviously, Latrobe was second in that race last year. But I'm not sure where he'll go next. We'll have a chat with Lloyd and Nick and see where they'd like to go. But it would be likely to be either somewhere in Ascot or the Irish Derby.
Excellent. That was going to be my next question, but you've answered it well. So speaking of Ascot, Red Tea, she won a handicap quite well recently. Was come with a good run at the Curragh this weekend. You must be pleased with how she's going. Yeah,
Red Tea looks a high class mare. She was probably unlucky not to be second at the weekend. She ran a very good race, so she was third. So she's Group 2 placed. She's in the Duke of Cambridge in Ascot. It's probably likely that she would go there. But she's not a stakes winner yet, so we probably want to make her a stakes winner as soon as we can. But I think she'll probably go to Ascot next.
So Latrobe, obviously high class horse, an Irish Derby winner. Is he becoming a bit harder to win with these days?
No, he's run very well each run this year, all at 1.25 miles. Probably his optimum distance is 12 furlongs. He is probably going to go to the Wolverton now in Ascot. Obviously his main kind of targets will be back in Melbourne this year, you know what I mean? So he's ran good in 2 really high class races so far this season.
Okay, you've got entries for the Prince of Wales and Hardwick, but you think it would be Wolverton?
Probably, yeah. He has plenty of entries, and he's likely to keep those entries, but he might be more likely to line up in the Wolverton. We'll have a chat with Lloyd and Nick and see where they'd like to go. We'll keep his options open.
Lovely. And Kingsfield, he's got an entry for the Royal Hunt Cup.
Yeah, he's done well last year. He won a bunch of races on the all-weather. Not sure where he'll go yet. He's a couple of listed options back in Ireland. He also has the Hunt Cup entry in Ascot. So yeah, but he's a high. I think he's rated 140. He's a decent horse.
Master of Reality, would he go for the Gold Cup?
Yeah, he's probably going to run the Gold Cup. We'll have a chat with Lloyd and Nick again, see where they'd like to go. But it's likely that he'd probably run the Gold Cup.
Okay. No Needs Never?
He's probably going to go to the Jersey. He's probably going to go to the Jersey in Ascot. We think 7 furlongs is probably going to be his optimum trip. He was a good colt last year, and we think Jersey's a race that would suit him well.
And Altair, she looks quite smart.
Yeah, she's a decent filly. She runs in Gorham Park this week, and after that we'll have a chat with her owners and decide where they'd like to go with her. I think she's in the Ribblesdale. Yeah. We'll probably work back from the Irish Oaks with her, but we think she's a decent staying filly and one to really look forward to.
Excellent. And looking at Royal Ascot, any others that I've not mentioned that you're looking forward to running now? Or?
I have some 2-year-olds that could possibly go. At the moment, obviously, we're a little bit away still to finalise plans with them. We have a nice colt called Air Force Jet, looks very fast, and I have a couple of fillies and things that could travel as well, but most of them will probably have to run again between now and then, and before booking their ticket.
Okay. You've obviously got plenty of horses here, plenty of nice ones, and I'm sure loads that I haven't mentioned. Who else is exciting you for the season ahead?
Yeah, well, I suppose at the moment the exciting ones are the 2-year-olds. I think I have a nice bunch of middle distance type 2-year-olds. Obviously it's early enough days to be picking any of them out, but I have some nice Camelots and plenty of nice 2-year-old colts and fillies. So I suppose they're probably the ones I'm most looking forward to at the moment.
Give us one dark horse to follow for the season.
I suppose a dark horse to follow. I think Nonny's Never is a horse that's coming to himself. He'd a nice run this year in Naas, and he didn't get to run in the French Guineas then, and now he's going to go to Ascot for the Jersey Stakes. So he's a horse I'll be keeping on the right side of.